This has very much been my position for the last 3.5 weeks since I got this property. It's been a lot of work. It's still a lot of work. We're not there yet, but I just bought my first proper grown-up adult house and I'm going to show you it. I bought this house, or should I say the deal went through. The deal got accepted. That's what they say in property, in April. It is currently, at the time of recording, the 2nd of December. It's been a long, drawn-out process, but we finally got the keys. Whilst I'm waiting for that to dry, come on, let me show you around. Come check out my crib, MTV style. This place has been a massive job because the last place that I actually bought was an apartment where everything was pretty much done. It was quite modernly furnished, whereas this was, I believe, built in the late 80s. It needed a lot of work done. But my God, has it been work. I've tried to do as much as I possibly can myself. My dad and my parents in general have been absolutely amazing as always. Like, I could not have done this without them. We've had a plaster around, we've got a plumber coming tomorrow, we've had carpenters fit the carpets. Other than that, pretty much been everything we've done ourselves. Oh, my uncle's coming tomorrow. He's going to be fixing them. Well, he's going to be cutting them properly because we're just running out of time and we just need to get everything done. And he's really good with stuff like that. Anyway, let's show you around. So this is like if you just arrived, we'd have walked in here. Immediately, we've got a little bathroom, downstairs bathroom down here. It needs a lot of work. You can see that I've stripped the wallpaper off. Yeah, just needs work doing. And we've got a nice little cupboard to put your coats and stuff. We shut that and we're into the living room. It all looks a mess, by the way. We are very busy decorating at the moment, but yeah, this is going to be the main living space. It's going to be the main feature wall, which we're going to get them those panels up. Then we come into here. Show me kitchen. Now this is actually one of the only rooms that I've not touched. Pretty much every other room we've done from scratch. But I mean, it's not fully to my taste, but it's all in working order. You know, it's all relatively nice furnishings. So I'm happy with this. This is cool. Hang on, let me show you properly. There you go. At the moment, all you can actually see is just all our decorating gear and new dishwasher, washing machine and dryer over there as well. But nice space, plenty of cupboards. Thought someone were here then. By the way, I know, look at this. I've actually got gloss in my hair. My hair's overgrown. I look a little bit like I need a good wash. Nice big cupboard space there. Then we come into it. Can someone let me know in the comments, what do you call this room? It's not a conservatory, it's got a roof on it. It's not a dining room. My mum says apparently it's a lean-to? Lean-to? I've got no idea. But basically, there's a nice little space here where you can come on in the morning, have a coffee, do a bit of yoga, meditation, whatever you fancy, and look out onto the garden out there. Again, this is the second room that we've not decorated. Every other room, apart from the kitchen in there and this lean-to-y thing, these are the two rooms we're not touching. Again, it needs work, at the very least a lick of paint, but it's all right, it's livable. It's not one of the main spaces I'm going to live in, so I can survive. Yeah, it is a nice room, nice little extra space. I like it. Then we're coming through here, and this will be nice when it's done. This is going to be proper dining room. It's quite a long room actually, this. I believe the people that had it previously used this as a bedroom because there was a like bed there that was built into the wall that you like pull out, like a pull-out bed. So we had to completely remove that. And we're just going to get a piece of wood at the moment. That's one of the things we need to do to fill that. But yeah, this is going to be my dining table in here, place where we can eat, chill. I'll probably find myself working my laptop in this room a lot. Even though I've got an office upstairs, I just quite like a nice big spacious room like this. Don't know why. But yeah, can you shut that door? Boom. and sit here at my table. Oh, bliss, it'd be lovely. And then, like this, we get to walk into the garage over here, which I like because I always feel like when you can't access your garage from inside your house, it's always just like a dusty room that you never go to unless you absolutely have to. Whereas I'm thinking I'm going to put an extra freezer in here, and also have some gym equipment in here as well. And yeah, I can just access it without having to go outside and open the big door. But yeah, this is actually quite a big sized garage. There's quite a lot of upstairs space as well, which I like. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Pretty decent. Yeah, nice little upstairs bit there. So plenty of space for storage, plenty of space to have a little bit of a gym, maybe a bit of a fridge freezer. Yeah, it's good. So now I'll just take you back upstairs. So 3 bedrooms. The biggest room that has been the biggest amount of work that's taken ages is the bathroom. It's not a very big bathroom, but this has been the biggest stress of the last 10 days. Tomorrow, the plumber is coming and actually going to be installing the bath, the shower, the sink, the toilet, and we're going to be able to then finish that bit, get it done. We're putting the lino down this evening. But yeah, man, this has been one epic mammoth room. Then we've got bedroom number 2, the guest room. I won't show you that because at the moment it's just housing all the stuff that's going into the bathroom. So I can't even get in there. At the moment we're just glossing the doors. This is going to be, I won't go in there because it's full of gloss. But basically that's going to be my main bedroom. And then in here will be the office / meetings room, podcasting room, and all that kind of stuff. But there's gloss everywhere at the moment. There's mess everywhere. So you can kind of get the gist. It's in there. That's going to be where I do all my Zoom calls and work, basically. Really good do. So with a little bit of luck, we are now literally days away from me being able to actually move into this house and for it to be livable. And I have to say, I am really proud of this achievement. But I just want to share in this video because obviously a lot of my channel is around business, is around entrepreneurship. And I want to just share some of the numbers and some of the insights of just what this journey has been like for me, for anybody who maybe hasn't bought a house yet or is going through the process. Or even if you're just thinking about getting a house, just recognizing the realities. Because for me, it's kind of been another example that has both shown on one hand how the system isn't really necessarily set up to support entrepreneurship and small business owners, but also on the other hand, how it's almost essential, in my opinion, to have some kind of way of making your own money and not just relying on a salary or a job. I obviously own 3 different businesses. I say it's obvious, maybe it's not obvious, but I do. I have 3 businesses. I know a lot of people, irrespective of whether you have a business, you're self-employed or you're employed. I know people, find that getting a mortgage in principle can be quite relatively straightforward, but then the difference between that and getting the actual mortgage in reality isn't always that easy. And that was certainly the case for me. On paper, the money that I earned was absolutely fine. I got a mortgage in principle like that. But then when they break it down and they realize, you get different income from different companies, they realize that in the year 2020, one of my companies didn't do so well because it was a live entertainment company and we weren't allowed to do live entertainment through no fault of our own, just saying. But they don't care. They're just like, yeah, well, that didn't do very well that year. So, you're a risky person. So basically I had months and months and months of struggle. After they've said, yep, the deal goes through and basically the house is yours, I'm then going, oh great, let me get my mortgage. It's not that simple. To get the mortgage then, when they look into everything, they see you as a risk if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a business owner, if you're self-employed, which is crazy in many ways. In reality, nobody's safe in any job. You can get made redundant like that and then you don't have any income immediately overnight kind of thing. Whereas entrepreneurship, we as entrepreneurs are people who proactively create and come up with solutions and scenarios to help create good, make more money, find different ways of having income streams. So to me, it seems completely bizarre and bonkers that it's so hard for self-employed people. And yet at the same time, had I have not been an entrepreneur and had I have just had a set income, it would have been a lot harder to do what I actually did, because initially I was looking to put down around 40 to 50,000 pounds deposit. And that's, I think, I can't remember the exact number, but that's what I got the mortgage in principle off, right? Around 45 grand, something like that, deposit, and the rest mortgage. Through multiple rejections and issues and back and forth with the mortgage advisor and him saying, look, could you maybe scrape another 5 grand together here, another 10 grand here? Over the months, eventually, in the end, I've ended up having to put down a £76,000 deposit to secure this property. Had I have been in a full-time job, you know, making 3 grand a month, 4 grand a month, something like that, and I knew I had 45 grand there saved up for a mortgage a few months ago, for me to get from 45 to 76 grand would have been really, really tough. I'm not saying it's impossible, but the fact that I had multiple businesses, different products, different services, different ways I could revamp what I was doing and market things differently, I meant that I was able to do it. So this is why, for me, I'm such an advocate of it, because taking control over your life, over the sort of house you want to live in, over the sort of lifestyle you want to live, feel you're living a life. Sorry, the camera just dropped. But also to feel truly fulfilled. And, you know, what's great, like this last few weeks, for example, I've had a pretty empty diary purposely so that I could get this property up and running and ready very, very quick, and a quick turnaround, because I work for myself on my terms, on my own schedule. So as I say, basically what I'm saying is this has been a really interesting learning curve. There's been loads of things, loads I've learned from this whole experience, but there has been yet again more realizations, reminders of the importance of having multiple streams of income, of the importance of having control over how you earn that money, and not just solely relying on somebody telling you that's your wage, those are the days you can take off, and all that kind of stuff. And it's just made me more passionate than ever to pass this on and help more people live a life where, if they need to within a few months go from 45 grand to 76 grand deposit, they're able to come up with ways to do it and not lose the house. Because don't forget, that was a lot more money than I was anticipating on putting down on the deposit. Then there's all the legal fees, solicitors' fees, and so on. Then we get in here, there's all the decorating, obviously the renovating. I have paid for things like plasterer, plumber, carpets, carpenters. So that's kind of the next phase, is the whole decorating and renovating, which has cost thousands and thousands. And then the stage I'm about to go in next is furniture, which we know furniture's not flipping cheap either. But again, I feel so lucky, so grateful, so blessed, but also so proud that I am in this position through learning the things I've learned, through investing in myself, through working flipping hard, you know, running businesses since I was 19. I've got to shout out, obviously, my parents have been amazing and have supported my mad decisions and craziness and been there for me. But we've done it, and I'm able to do it comfortably. I'm able to do it without major worries and financial stresses and things like that. And my big passion now, or one of my biggest passions, is being able to help as many people as I physically can to do their own version of this. Because I see so many people a slave to society's kind of blueprint for life of like, get this job and be told what you're earning and be told when you can take time off and live within your means, and all these kind of narratives, which I appreciate. For some people that's fine and they don't mind it, but for a lot of people, they're just not truly able to live a life where they feel in control. And I think control is important. Feeling there's a level of control and freedom over your life and your choices is really, really important. So that's what I'm really excited to keep doing in the new year and help as many people as I can. I'm going to crack on, because this has been way too much time that I could have been decorating and getting this place finished. So I'm going to crack on. As I say, tomorrow's a big day. We've got plumber and all that kind of stuff going on. So let me know in the comments, do you want to see the finished article? This is the house. I've bought it. I'm in it. It's in an absolute mess, albeit a lot better than it was a few weeks ago. But if you'd like to see when I finally, I don't even know if this day is going to ever arrive. It feels so far in the distant future. yeah, when it's final done, let me know if you want a follow-up video. If not, I won't do it. Don't worry. I'll just do another video helping you learn how to build an online business and successfully make money. I won't bother with the house shit if you don't want it. So let me know in the comments. We'll have a poll, we'll have a tally, whatever. Those 4, let me know. Those who just want the business stuff, let me know. And whoever gets the most votes, that'll be the next video. Ciao for now. Cheers.